A very warm welcome to class 6. I am Mrs. Sitara, your computer science teacher, and today's session we are going to learn about the introduction to QBasic part 2. This is the continuation of the previous class. Before we move on to the details of today's class, let us recollect what we have learned in the last session. I told you about program. Program is nothing but stepwise instruction we give to the computer. And the person who writes the program is called as a programmer. The language in which we write a computer program is called as programming language. There are different types of programming languages: high-level language and low-level language. High-level language is the language which is closer to the computer user or the programmer, whereas a low-level language is closer to the machine or the hardware of computer. On your screen you have your QBasic program. You know, QBasic is a very easy and a simple language. We can create games, business applications, simple database, and even graphics. It is very much close to English-like words. Tell me, children, what is the expansion for QBasic? That is right. Quick Beginners All-Purpose Symbolic Instruction Code. Quick Beginners All-Purpose Symbolic Instruction Code. Who developed QBasic? Very correct. John G. Kemeny and Thomas E. Kurtz. Come, let us learn QBasic statements. The QBasic statements can be classified into 6. They can be divided into 6. They are the basic statements, assignment statement, input statement, output statement, conditional statement, and looping statements. I repeat: basic, assignment, input, output, conditional, and looping. Now, when you write a QBasic program, the statements are not case sensitive. Case sensitive means it can be written in lowercase, uppercase, or even in title case. It can be written in lowercase, that is small letters, uppercase, capital letters, or even title case, changing the letters and writing. We will see the QBasic basic statements or the fundamental statements in QBasic. They are rem or remark, end, CLS, and goto. I repeat: rem or remark, end, CLS, and goto. The first statement is rem or remark. It describes the current program and it is not rendered by the compiler. That means it is just ignored by the compiler. Then why are we writing this one? We have to describe what program we are writing. For example, rem, program to add two numbers. It is not executed. Whatever is given after remark is just ignored by the compiler and the interpreter. It will not read it. But when you open the program and see, as a programmer, and the person can see what program the programmer was intending to write. We can also use apostrophe instead of rem command. Both are the same. Either we can use a rem or we can use the apostrophe. The next command is end, END, end. It is used to mark the end of the current program. That means my program is over. When I finish typing my program, I will just type end to say that program ends here. It is the last line of the program. Next one is CLS command or clear screen command. CLS. It is used to clear the output screen so that new output is displayed fresh. The command is CLS, used to clear the screen. Next command is go to. You say go to a particular line number. Example, go to 10. It is not used in QBasic, but there is a command called as go to, which will allow the user to go to a particular line number. QBasic programs are written with increasing line numbers, with the last number being the end command. Now, in between the program, if you want to jump to any particular line number, you can always use go to and line number. It is not good to use go to because it creates confusion. So it is better to avoid it. Now let us move to QBasic assignment statement. There is only one assignment statement, that is let. L-E-T, let. What is the assignment statement in QBasic? L-E-T, let. It is used to store the values to variables. What is it used to? To store or assign values to variables. Now the way to use the let, how can I use let command? I have to use let variable is equal to value, or let variable is equal to expression. See the example I have given. Let x is equal to 5 or x is equal to 5. Let y is equal to x plus 5. In first case, x is equal to 5 will assign the value 5 to variable x. Now tell me children, what is a variable? A variable is something which can hold varying values or changing values. The values which will change. Here you have variables x and y. The next one is another format of another syntax of let command. It is variable is equal to expression. I am not using let command, but still I am writing variable is equal to expression. The compiler will automatically understand you have to assign the expression's value to the variable. Z is equal to x plus y. In this case, the value of x and y, we have given value is equal to x is equal to 5, y is equal to 10. Because I have given y is equal to x plus 5, then it becomes 10. So z is equal to x value is 5 plus y value is 10. So z becomes 15. Now we move to QBasic input statement. I told you QBasic is an English-like language. So the program, the code, the statement to give input to the computer is also called as input. INPUT, input. Input is used to take or get the value from the user into the program. And when you give an input command, a question mark appears on the screen waiting for you to enter the value. And program stops there waiting for the value to be entered. The syntax is input variable. Example, input A, B. In the program I have given, the statement is given print type a number, input number, print number into 2. We already studied star is a multiplication operator, and we are going to ask the user to enter an input, and whatever number the user inputs, it is going to be multiplied by 2 and displayed. The program ends there, so you have an end statement. Moving on to the QBasic output statement. The command is print, P-R-I-N-T, print. I repeat, P-R-I-N-T, print. It is used to display the output of the program on the monitor. Whatever you want to print on the monitor, you should enclose within double quotation mark. Double quotation mark you have to enclose. The syntax is print variable or print message. Message you should display inside double quotation. Variable you can display it as such. To print a variable, you just give the variable name along with print. If 2 or more variables are there, you can give a comma. Or if you want to print a message on the screen, you just use print and your message inside your double quotation mark. Example, print A will print the value of the variable A on the monitor. Next statement is print hello will print hello on the screen. Next is how to quit QBasic. Go to File menu and click on Exit. File, Exit, and you comes out of the QBasic window. On the screen you can see the QBasic IDE or Integrated Development Environment, where you have option to type the program, option to run the program, debug the program. Debug means to remove the errors in the program, removing the bugs or errors or mistakes in the program is called as debugging. All these things are coming under a single program, and that program is called as an IDE, called Integrated Development Environment. Come children, let us see a sample program. What you see on the screen is the QBasic window, and we are going to use all the commands we have learned except goto in this program. We are going to print some value. 5 is a line number. All the statements should have a line number, and we are having rem. First statement is rem, which is called as remark statement, or the statement which is used to explain or display what the